So finally, Joseph and his brothers hug, they cry. Joseph tells them what had happened over the past 22 years briefly. And he sends them on their way. And he sends them to bring their family down from the place of famine to a place of plenty. But Joseph tells his brothers something before going. Something which we all step back and we say, whoa, it's an interesting thing that he's saying. We are in chapter 45, verse 24. It says, Vaishalach et echav vayelechu. So he sends his brothers on their way. Vayomer alehem, and he tells his brothers, Al tirgezu badarech. Don't become agitated while you're traveling. Don't get angry. Don't make a mistake. So Rashi gives three interpretations to what Joseph was actually telling him. Interpretation number one, Rashi says, is that Joseph told his brothers, don't delay your travel. Don't lose track of where you're going to while you're going home. How? Don't get into a halachic conversation or argument about any topic, because while you're going to be occupied with that conversation, you might take a wrong turn, you might lose your way, and you're going to delay the process of you getting home and telling our father that you found me and to invite them down. It's number one. Don't delay your travel. Number two is, don't travel too fast. Don't run too fast. It's not healthy. Don't travel overtime, meaning travel only during light hours, day hours. Don't travel at night. It's dangerous at night. Even though you might be enthusiastic and excited to go home and to tell Abba and to bring him down, do it in a normal way. And the third interpretation Rashi says, and he says this one makes the most sense, is he told them, don't get into a fight on the way going home. One of you getting up and saying, it's your fault, it's your fault, Joseph's angry at us, Joseph's going to kill us, he's going to punish us, wait until Abba dies, and look what he's going to do to us. Don't get into any of that conversation, because Joseph says, I 100% fully forgive you, and not only do I forgive you, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to be the one who's able to save not only our family, but the whole human population and civilization in that area, at that region, at that time. So Joseph was really taking this all from God, taking it for the good. But we can ask ourselves, why is Joseph giving them these directions now? He's giving them traveling directions. Don't go too slow, don't go too fast, don't have discussions to lose track, don't travel too fast, it's not healthy for you, it's not safe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is Joseph saying this now? If it's such a concern of his, he could have said it last time. They left 2-3 times before already, and he pulled them back, or they came back. Why didn't he say it then? Why is he saying it now? Furthermore, if it was a real concern, Jacob, their father, should have told them that also when they left. Don't travel too fast. Don't travel too slow. Why right now does Joseph need to tell his brothers to travel properly? So think of this. Till this moment, the Zera Shimshon explains, Joseph's brothers lived with this fear that they were almost haunted because of what they did to Joseph. They didn't know where he was. They didn't know if he was still a slave. They didn't know if he was dead. They didn't know if he was tortured. They had no idea what really happened to him. So they always had this bad feeling of God's going to come and punish them for that. But something changed, and it only changed now. Joseph revealed himself to them, and they realized that Joseph is fine. Joseph's not only fine, Joseph's a king. He's a ruler. He's a viceroy. Maybe now they're not going to feel like they need to be on guard, like they need to be watching out and protecting themselves. They might stroll on the way home. They might travel too fast. They might do things which are not responsible because they think, well, after all, my brother's the viceroy. My brother's the ruler. So Joseph comes and tells them right now, even though I got your back, even though I forgive you, even though I'm powerful, but please travel home responsibly. Please do the right thing, because traveling, no matter who you are, or where or when it is still dangerous. And because it is in a time of danger, all traveling, especially back in the day, traveling in the wilderness and in the desert, since it is a danger, please pay attention and please watch out for yourselves. Only now was this able to be done. Jacob never could have said this. Jacob never knew about Joseph yet. Joseph never could have told him this because Joseph didn't reveal himself yet. Right now was the time where he revealed himself to his brothers. Right now is the time he's saying, hey, even though things are looking now for the better, still watch out, be on guard. Watch for yourself. Stay and protect. And this is a lesson for us all. I think we might have spoke about this a couple weeks ago also. That whenever a person gets comfortable, unfortunately that's when they sink. Only when we push ourselves, only when we are on guard, when we are watching what's going to be, how we're going to be, if we keep on pushing and pushing, that's when we succeed. Joseph was telling his brothers and teaching them this lesson. Don't get comfortable now because you have a rich brother or a powerful brother. That's not going to help you when you travel. That's not going to help you for your future. You need to pull your own weight. You need to make the right decisions. And you can. But right now when you're traveling, don't travel irresponsibly. Do the right thing. This is something we can all take to our own lives in every way, in any way possible, with relationships, with work, with family, with ourselves. If a person is too satisfied and too content with where a person has reached and the levels they have reached, then there's no more need for growth. The person doesn't feel like there's another need for growth. And that's dangerous. That, unfortunately, promotes procrastination and a lack of growth. We said we should always look at our lives like we are on an escalator, but the escalator is going down and we got to get up. So we need to push harder and harder and harder to go in that opposite direction. If we just stop for a breath, next thing you know, you're going down a level. And that's what Joseph was showing and telling his brothers. Always be on top of your game. Always be set out, protect yourself, have a goal, and don't let anything stop that for you. Because even though I'm here for you, even though I can protect you, but when you travel and when you do things in life, I won't always be there for you. We can be so happy to know God will always be there for us and God will protect us. But we need to rely on Him through our efforts. And we always need to exert our efforts and put our efforts into whatever we do. And that's the way we'll be the greatest and the most successful as possible.